All right. Hello, everybody. I'm back from my break, and I'm here with my duo. And
Bruh.
before we get into this podcast, I want to say you are going to be this podcast is going to be around harming yourself, and I wanted to say viewer discretion is
Let's
advised.
go!
No, okay, okay. What I want to say is
Oh no, you
if
keep
you
talking.
have
I just
any
found
if you
something.
have any like if you're having any thoughts of attempting to harm yourself, go seek help right now. I know there's always going to be people for you, but viewer discretion is advised. This podcast today is going to be about trying to tell you that it's not a good thing to do. And always remember, there's going to be somebody there. But today I want to talk about how there's way too
Hey,
many
hey,
deaths
sneak
around
out.
it.
Hey, real quick about this. This is, I had one of these thoughts before of what we're talking about. I had thoughts about it before because I used to get bullied. I used to get made fun
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
and
So
then I got help.
yeah, so
I talked to people.
if you can just talk to people if you're going through this, but today we're just going to talk about it because I've also went through this thing, but we got help. So let's cue into a match real quick. So
Bruh. Okay,
basically,
go
all
to
right.
the item
So
shop.
I've
They
seen it.
brought Lucid Dreams into the item
I've seen
shop.
it all. Wait. I've seen
They
it
got
all,
Lucid
but
Dreams in the item shop.
nah, no, 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 no,
And
no.
they and with the Lucid Dreams soundtracks and Lynn with me also.
Oh, copyright! Ah, copyright! All right, so now back to what I was saying. So in America, there are one attempt or one death every 11 minutes due to suicide. And out of kids in a day, I believe, um yeah, each day there are there's an average of over 3,703 attempts by young people grades 9 through 12. So this is a big part. And if you took into consideration 7th and 8th grade, the numbers would be even higher. So what I wanted to talk about is there's just way too many deaths around this. I mean, think about it. People are getting bullied, people are losing family members, and you can't really help losing a family member, but what you can help is the people getting bullied. So if you see somebody in your school getting bullied, make sure to stand up for them. Okay, the
Hey,
reason
real
that I
quick. Oh yeah,
yeah,
you finished what you're gonna say real quick.
well, I just wanted to say I went through this thing because I lost people I cared about due to this. Actually, I had a death in my family back in 2022 due to it. So it was a big part of my life, and I went through the same thing. If any of you are going through this, don't worry. I went through the same thing at such a young age. It's kind of hard to. And if you're also young, like me and my friend, always remember there's. And it's actually just really sad, and it's actually heartbreaking to figure out this isn't like some kind of uncommon thing. It's not like it's some kind of rare thing. No, this is like a really common thing, and it's not something to be proud about. To be honest, it's kind of Caleb was saying here. Caleb was saying at our main spawn. It's kind of a
Okay.
thing you wouldn't want to be proud about because it happens a lot in America, and people are just rude, and it hurts. You know, words can actually really hurt people. And because I actually myself, a lot of people have said mean stuff to me while going through the stuff that I went through, but I remembered, um, I can always find help. So I told my mom that I was thinking about what was happening, and yeah, and we got help. I went to a therapist. Okay, look what I just found. Oh my gosh. But
Oh my gosh.
I went to a therapist, and we started working on myself. And then we weren't really very frequent. Um, I didn't go there as much, but then I was in the middle of losing another family member, and
I called
I
these two chests.
no, It's too late. Okay. And then it just out of the blue. Nobody could have predicted it, but something really personal that I'm about to tell you guys is I actually had an attempt myself. Um, I'm going to tell you that is not the thing. That's not the thing to be saying in this kind of moment. But anyways, okay. But anyways,
Yeah, by the way,
I personally I know some people who have went through this. My uncle went through this, and he didn't really survive. But I also had an attempt, and I sought help. And today, I mean, look at me today. You know, I'm as happy as I could possibly be, and today, like, I'm just grateful. And one of the main things that helped me get through is when when this happened, my dad sat down with me and he was like, you know, this isn't. We're talking about how there's way too many deaths around suicide and stuff.
take a
So,
minute real quick.
because
Hold
it
up.
was on my mind and stuff like that.
To do a hold up real quick.
Yeah.
I can do one match tonight because I got to get off in like 15 minutes. I got
Oh.
like 10 minutes left of time
Uh-huh.
until I have to get off because my parents are yelled at me to get off in like 10 minutes. So I can only finish up like this
Yeah,
round.
no, don't be sorry. It's just it was on my
Oh, we
like
can
it was
finish
on my
up.
mind.
We can do another
Yeah,
podcast tomorrow.
no.
If
Okay,
y'all
so
want
there's
to,
somebody. No. Oh, why didn't I answer you yesterday? Because, ow.
we can
Okay,
do
but
we can finish up the podcast
yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah,
want to.
yeah. But somebody's in my chat. But yeah, it's like the sad part is, it's like so many young. This happens to so many young people, and you can't really stop it because people. You don't. People. A lot of kids. You need you. I needed help with what? What do you need help with? You could have just texted me, but like I was saying, um, if like it just happens to people, they don't tell anybody, and
And then it ends up going bad.
yeah, and it's just not a happy thing for anybody. And then if you can't put yourself, be like, oh, it's gonna be better for me, bro. I was riding my bike and I hit a random cat. Oh, oh, nah. But like like you don't tell people, and it builds those emotions build up, and it's not a pretty thing. And then you think it'll be better. Everybody, gonna be so much better. Like I don't matter in this world. Life, and then it just, and then all of a sudden, just like I can't handle it anymore. And it's a really sad thing. And I'm
Here's
actually,
another thing that I'm gonna bring up. If you're bullying people, or if someone's
Yeah.
bullying somebody, talk to the person that's getting bullied because some people will like do that stuff because they're getting bullied because people are making fun of them. That's what
yeah,
happened with me.
yeah, and you don't. And well, this is a very famous saying, and people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, and stuff like that. Like, why would you bring out this? Why would you bring out this phrase? But you actually, really, you genuinely do not. Your stream ended. It's lagging. I don't know what's happening. There are too many people on my internet.
Bro.
I'm leaving the drill. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm leaving something else. But what was I saying again?
Oh, you were saying something about like I forgot myself. I got short-term memory loss a little, bro.
Yeah, but like, it's just like it builds up. You don't know what's happening. You let it all build up,
And
and then
you're
it just
really
gets
pissed.
it gets too much to handle, and then it just happens. And you start thinking it'll be better if I'm gone and stuff like that. But in all truth, think about, if you can't think about yourself, then think
Bro, you
about
missed something.
what?
You missed something in
What I miss? What I miss?
a Falcon Eye sniper bullet.
Yo, wait, what? How did I miss
You
that?
missed it. I don't know. I saw it just laying down on the floor. Look, I'm not even joking. Look.
Okay, I'm stupid. But
And you also
yeah,
left ammo
you
crates.
you can think, oh, it's gonna be so like everybody's gonna be so much happier when I'm gone. But in all truth, it's actually not what happens because you might not think people care about you, but when you realize that people care about you, then you're like kind of hurt. You're like, why? Then, if you knew beforehand, it could stop, but it could stop you from doing it. But then
Heard
the
this
thing is,
story.
oh, here's
I heard
another
this
good
story
one.
before about a guy that so he was like 20, didn't
Here's
have a
another one.
job, poor, uh wasn't doing real great, and his dad ended up wanting to come over and surprise him with like some food and stuff at his little house. So, and that day also was the day that, and his dad was like a hospital man, and he knew like how to do on-site surgery and stuff.
Hmm.
And his dad carries around with him everywhere. So that day, when his dad came, he was walking through the door, and the son had some thoughts, and he grabbed a gun. And when the dad walked through the door, he heard a boom, and the dad ran to
Yeah,
his son's room, saw blood everywhere, saw a hole in his, and luckily the hole went through his neck, not through his brain. So the son was laying there unconscious, and the son said he woke up in the hospital, and all he remembers from that is he pulled the trigger and he was looking down at his body, and for like hours it felt like he was just sitting there down at his body, and then he went dark, and then a hand reached out to him and said, "If you come, do you want to come with me or go see your family?" And he said, "I want to see my family." And then he woke up in the hospital.
yeah, and like you might think that you're worthless, but you mean a lot to a lot of people. You think you think you're this person that nobody likes and stuff, but you're actually a pretty cool person that a lot of people care about, and that's the sad thing. It happens, and it's part of life and stuff. But you sometimes you kind of wish it wasn't, and it's not just about, oh, I lived a horrible life, like I lost so many people. No, it's about other people as well. I mean, you don't treat people like they're trash
Caveman, I
because,
have a question, real
yeah.
quick. Did you open up that chest right there?
What do you mean?
Did you open up this chest right here? Did you open this chest up?
No. Why?
Okay, because I found a purple Falcon Eye sniper.
Oh, what do I get rid of? I think I get
I
rid of
don't know.
this.
And if you
It
press
has one bullet.
like
Okay, that has one bullet.
if you press your inventory button, it like scopes in even farther.
Yeah, and here's like, and it's like,
It just
it's really
reloaded, by
sad,
the way.
and not only that, but a lot of people, like the people you love, they're gonna blame themselves. They're gonna think it's their fault, blame themselves, and then it's like a, and then it's like a whole, and it's like a whole thing of people, and it's like your entire family that just keeps thinking, oh, it's our fault and stuff, but it's really not your fault. And if you're doing it being like, no, I've been a Christian my whole life and stuff like that, like I'm getting into heaven, I just want to get there quicker. Sorry to say it to you, but it's not how it works. If you do that to yourself, uh, chances are you're not gonna get into heaven, and that's a fact. And
Do I have
it's
all blue? I have all blues and one purple.
I have two greens and the rest is purple. And it's really sad to see a lot of young people, like, to see, like, a lot of young people go through this. I find kids. Because it's, like, it's hard, it's heartbreaking, and then you realize these kids are either getting bullied or they're getting or something's going on in their life, and it's
Yeah,
just
I'm on a bike right now. Look at me. Come
yeah,
to me real
go,
quick. I'm on a
bro,
bike.
bro. The storm's coming in. I would start running, and I see a kid.
Oh yeah, true.
Crack him.
Oh, I got shots at me.
Kill the
Oh,
kid.
you got him. Did
Yeah,
you
I
use
killed
that
him.
sniper?
Yeah, I did. Oh, he also
Good.
had a sniper. He had a sniper too. He was also
Oh,
sniping at
we're
kids.
pretty close.
But yeah,
Here, I'm
so
coming down to you.
that's what I really wanted to talk about was that's like a really bad and sad thing to say. You don't want to
Yeah,
see it,
and
but it
tomorrow we're also going to talk about some other things. We're going to talk about some other things that we may want to talk about, and we're
yeah,
going to add on to what this now. What we're talking about now. We're going to add on to it.
yeah. But oh shoot, kid
Are you
sniping
getting
me
cracked
behind the tree, behind the tree.
behind the tree? I see him.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, they are completely. I should have put up my bat. Wait, hold up. Come to me. Hold up. I have a bat. I can drop you the bat.
I got this.
Use the bat. Use the bat. Use the bat. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come use the bat. 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 Come use the bat.
This is what I call cranking.
Yeah, we died.
He
Yeah,
had
but
a
that.
legendary pump and dump.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's like it's really sad and stuff. You see
Yeah,
it.
so we can
Sad.
we can keep
Yeah.
talking about this tomorrow. We'll keep talking, adding on to this.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some other
But
things tomorrow, but I
yeah.
do have to go. And come on, come on, come on. And I'm still not gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Um.
you can keep talking about this. You can keep doing
I'm
this
I'm probably gonna
podcast if
end
you want
it.
to. Okay. Well, that's a short little podcast that we're going to do, but I'm hopping off. I have to, or my Xbox is going to be taken away.
Yeah.
So,
Mm.
we don't want that. Okay, so I'm out.
See you.
See you.
See you. Although it was a short live, guys, I feel like this live is if just so you know, just want you to know if you're going through anything or you're thinking about harming yourself, always know there's gonna be somebody there for you. There will always be somebody there for you. It doesn't matter. There's gonna be somewhere that even if you don't know them, if you just keep on living, you will eventually find peace and happiness, okay? Like, my dad sat down with me on that one day that I wanted to do that to myself. And he sat down with me and we had a talk. And that talk was by far the most upbringing talk I have ever had in my entire life. And I'm not gonna lie. If my dad didn't sit down with me, I wouldn't be where I am today. I'm gonna say that because that talk, but that talk will always have a special place because my dad might not know it, but he saved me. Like he actually saved my life. And and then here's another thing. When I was about to, I was crying, and I was sitting there, and this is why I believe in. This is why I started believing in God even more and started trying to get closer to Him. It's because when I was about to, my mom called me. Like I was hoping, like I was literally sitting there. I was like, please, somebody, please call me. And my mom called me. Yo,
Dude, I'm not trying to take any risks, but I just walked out to go get me a cup of water whenever I logged out of Fortnite. I shut my TV off, went out to go get me a glass of water, expecting my mom and dad to be still awake. Lights off, kitchen lights off, both of them are in bed, passed out.
yeah, I wouldn't risk it.
I'm not risking it.
Yeah, alright.
Because if they wake up and come and see
Yeah,
me
you're
while I was
cooked.
talking, then I'm cooked.
Yeah.
And if they come in lately, I think for the past since spring break started, I've been sleeping in my closet.
Alright, well, bye, Caleb.
Oh, wait, real quick, you know what I have a body pillow on one side of the closet. I have a drink, a mini fridge, a snack bar.
Okay, that's a lot, but alright, I'm finishing up the live because I had a few more things to say, so I'm gonna finish it up, okay?
Okay, just tell everyone that we'll start a live around 8 in the morning, around 8-9 in the morning. So if you want to hop on, check out the live tomorrow morning, then you can hop on.
Yeah, I know. Right, bye, Caleb. Right, now. So, what I was saying is, you always remember, no matter what you do, it will not be worth it. If you have these thoughts, the first thing you need to do, tell somebody. Talk to somebody about it. I went to therapy, and I had a really good therapist. And I really liked my therapist. You know, she was really nice and stuff, and she helped with a lot of stuff. But the biggest thing is it's not worth it. Like, it's not worth what you're gonna do. It's not gonna be worth it. No matter what, it's not gonna be worth it. And the reason, you know, because people die, and it's a part of life, you know, and it's like your family dies, and it puts you into sadness, and then it's just like you're really sad. And then the thing is ever since 2022, one person in my family has died every year. So it's really hard. That's why I took a break, because somebody in my family just died. And you know, but before that, my uncle passed away, and he died to cancer, and it was really hard for me because I knew he was dying, and it hurt a lot mentally, and I had a lot of emotions, and those emotions built up, and they were I'm not crying by the way, but those emotions, they built up, and they were way too much for me to handle because I wasn't talking to anyone that these thoughts were coming back to me. But I realize now that although although it helped me get closer to God, if I just talked to somebody, like if I just went up to somebody and talked to them, I wouldn't be I would be in a tougher situation than I was. Right now, it would be tougher for me. But because I'm not saying you should build up these emotions, but because my mom called me, my life was saved, and I realized the true meaning of a life. And that also helped me realize this stuff happens to so many people. Oh my gosh. And I was sitting in bed. I was like, oh my gosh, when I get back to my mom's, because I'm at my mom's. I just got to my mom's today. I'm like, oh my gosh, when I get to my mom's, I have to start a live about this. I put down notes. I was like, yo, I get to my mom's, I start the podcast. We have to talk about this. And it's it's a sad thing, you know. It really hurts to know that people go through this every day, and you don't really know. You never know what people are going through in their life, you know. And I got people made fun of me, and it never helped, really ever. So if you make fun of people, always remember you're never gonna know what happens at home. You don't know what's going on in their personal life. But like I went through this, then my friend went through it. But my friend, when the person in my family that just died, my friend was right there. He was right there, ready to help me get through what was going on in my life. he was right there, and he always has been. And I thank him for that. Now, I gotta be there for him. But if I'm not here, how am I gonna be there for him? You know? If I'm not on this earth, I can't be there for him. So, now that's a bigger motivation because it's like you unalive yourself with your own hands, and you're not going to be able to help people who are going through what you went through. And that's my motivation to keep on living no matter what. Is number one, it's not going to be worth it. No, I have three motivations. Number one, it's not going to be worth it. Number two, there's going to be people who are going to suffer from it. So it's not. I'm I'm taking out. I'm unaliving myself. And you might not think, and I might not think that I'm worth something, but I am, and I know that. I'm not trash, and I know that. Now, my third motivation is to keep on living so that way I can help the people going through the same thing. That is my biggest motivation, so I can help the people that are going through this. And also when people joke about this kind of stuff, I don't play around with that because that's a big part of my life, and I don't want people to play around with that. So what I want people who are watching this live to do two things. Number one, don't bully people. Please, you never know. And always be there. Actually, three. Because number one, don't bully people. Just be kind. It's really not hard. Just be kind. Number two, always be there for somebody, no matter what. Wait, what was my third one? Crap. Don't bully. Be nice. Don't bully and be nice to people. Be there for somebody. Man, okay, I forgot. Oh my gosh. Um, well, just be there for that person. If you have somebody in your life that you care about, be there for them. So, oh yeah, I know what I want you to do. So, number one, be kind. Don't bully people. Number two, people are going through this, help them out. And number three, if you see, like, you're walking on the street, you see somebody, doesn't matter how they look, like if they look sad, doesn't matter. Happy, doesn't matter. Tell them, even if it's in the morning, or if it's in the afternoon, or if it's at night, it doesn't matter when, just tell them, hey, I I like your outfit today, or hey, you look wonderful today, or hey, just know God loves you. Just go out there and tell people this stuff, because this is something that is happening today, and you don't want to see it happen, but it happens. So if you go out to somebody, share positivity in the world. Be kind. Just go up to a random part. Go up to a random stranger, like you're in Walmart. Go to a random stranger, be like, "Hey, dude, hey, man, good morning. Hey, good morning. I like your outfit, or I like your eyes, or I like if they're wearing a hat. I love your hat. I love your hoodie, or I love your shirt. It's amazing." Compliment them, because that one compliment could help them out so much more than you realize. Like, so much more. And that's where my life's going to end today. So, if you enjoyed it, or this helped you, let me know down in the comments, because I really appreciate it. I know if this helps you, please tell me, because it makes me so happy to see that I can help people that are going through the same thing that I used to go through. So, and I really like it. So, that's going to be the end for today's podcast, and I'll pick up with you guys tomorrow.